Hello, this is Electric Bastionland, Session 2 on the Open Hearth. The Strait story, Strait. Um, Last time was our first session, clearly, and we met our characters. Clancy, who's the one that's not here? Cindy, ZRX4, and Dent.
No,
Um,
I'm Clancy. I'm here.
you're Clancy. Cindy's not here. That's right. We are minus a mark, so we are only one down to one mark today. Got set up last time. Y'all owe a 10,000 new pound debt to Dev World Killer for the cult membership you don't remember agreeing to. Um, Started off in Pandemonium Shores, and try to take a barge over to the chop block along the Rust Canal to do a job rescuing the Worm Queen. You got over there, eventually got a little bit lost in choke point there, but made it, met some, what were they, the Mastophager cultists or pilgrims, and eventually got over to a chop block, met the Worm Girls and the Dirt Seer at Club Dirt. And they offer you 5,000 pounds to rescue the Worm Queen from Hog Hall. Um, let's see, Clancy, I think, took some time to hang out at the Library of Moles, which was just a empty lot full of dirt where people were digging around for moles to see if they could talk to them. Met someone, who is it? Murphy Bagger, dirt hippie at the mole library, and somehow convinced him that he owes you money somehow. I don't remember exactly what it was. Um, but eventually, y'all headed over to um, Hog Hall, talked to the Newt. See, I put him on the NPCs tab. Sal, the Mock Newt, who's the butler, ran into Musty, the Mock Badger, the bodyguard, and eventually met the Master of Rolls, who is a gluttonous Mock Hedgehog. And after a little bit of fiddling around, we're pointed to the basement in exchange for turning over whatever treasure you find down there. The Master of Rolls has graciously allowed you to enter the underground through the hole in the basement. And I think when last we left off, you were the trapdoor closed behind you, and we realized we didn't bring lights, I think. Um,
Yeah,
so
that
that's
that
cool.
part.
Anything I missed that you want to bring up?
Um, that's a good quick summary.
Yeah.
We so couple of things. First, is the sea very close to Bastion in our world? What do
Is
we think
the
about that?
is the
The
what?
sea or the ocean?
There are some lakes, basically seas to the north of it.
Okay, because I need to take dips in a salt sea to stay
Mm,
limber.
yes.
I did some research and I'm clearly an oddity. I
Yeah.
am a magical creation. Um, and I wrote a quick history, including creating an NPC who may not like me.
Nice.
Yes. And if I can do it to my screen. Okay. So basically, I was at Seaside Park for many years, and then later our carousel was chosen to represent the Queen on her 50th anniversary cruise. We remained on the ship until the fateful disaster at Lumbingham, where the Baroness Anne de Vere tried to outdo the Queen, and all were left to drown. Coincidence? Question mark.
Mm.
I drifted in the sea for a while. Then the grandmother of dreams woke me. I stranded ashore among the crying gulls until one day a young sea scrounger pulled me onto her sled and took me home. I was bought sometime later by one Bartholomew Landsdigger, Bart Landsdigger. He was a former sky trooper, successful by the way, who left the service of the Honorable Gentlemen of Sky, Leisure, and Gallantry, i.e., rich pirates. Um, he went north to pursue a career as a bounty hunter, and he is a sky trooper with a strength of 14, a dex of 7, a charisma of 5, 4 hit protection, and I'm assuming he only has. Well, I rolled 1 pound left. I think originally he had quite a bit of money. He's got a cutlass, glider wings, and he has a fancy suit with his name written on it in rhinestones. I rolled that. That's random.
Nice.
And so what else do I have? He fancied having a steed would improve his chances of intimidating the scoundrels he hunted. So, paying most of his severance to a northern steam artificer, he left with the mighty warhorse me. That's me. He promptly named me ZRX-4 after the famous robot companion in Wadley Healy's masterpiece of spies and skyships, the Netropic Dominon, which is from a smudged original sent to the printers, or the intended name was Entropic Dominion, but Netropic Dominon is fine. After a few months, he decided that I hadn't worked out, so he left me in a pawn shop in Bastion. I paid for my own release with a few coin I had squirreled away, and here we are.
Nice.
So,
Can you send me that text so I can pull stuff out of it?
yes, I will. And there's a little bit more. I will give you the whole thing.
Yeah. Or you want to throw
Yeah,
it in Discord, I guess.
it's up to you.
Yeah, either way.
I what's the easiest form? It might be
Uh,
easiest in email, but
let's drop it in
maybe.
Discord so everyone else can see it too.
Okay, drop it. Okay, just Discord. Well, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post it for the moment into chat. I'll
Oh,
put it in
cool.
Discord later because I usually get into Discord on my phone, and this is not my phone.
Sweet.
Although I guess technically it is on my phone too. Right at the moment, I'm having problems selecting it. My computer is. Okay. But yeah, I'll get it in a moment. Like something's problems. I'm still trying to figure out the exact relationship between the steampunk accessories that are on me, which, that's what turns the primitive chainsaw and stuff
Right.
versus my I'm a wooden I'm a wooden horse who's magical. And like, what does that mean? Just trying to figure this out. Plus, I have to stay wet so I can be wet with salt water,
Hmm.
but I lose some of my flexibility or something.
Right, right.
So if I run out of seawater, my magic is not as strong. But I haven't exactly figured out what the consequences are.
All right then. So, um, we start in the dark.
Start in the dark.
See, this is
Um,
the problem with new game systems is, some are so fiddly about like, if you don't have it listed, you don't have it. But then others are just more generic, like, yeah, you generally have the
I
kind
have
of
some
stuff you
stuff.
need. It's
Right.
so
Yeah.
it's like none. I didn't know if it was specific that I had to be like, I bring 4 rations and a flashlight and 3 arrows.
If this was UVG, we would start in the dark and randomly roll a caravan and everything would be fine.
I think this one is more like y'all are broke ass. So
Yeah.
flashlights ain't free.
Hey, but who
But
was
you're
it?
not trapped here. Like you can, if you wanted to get out, still you could.
I think it was Mark who got a good chunk of money last time, right?
Yeah, yeah. Sold that fake ruby to the
Yeah.
master pagers.
Which might be exactly what they need. Like it's not necessarily a bad trade on their part.
Yeah.
Um,
I will tell you here in the dark, you can smell water, and um, it is a bad smell.
okay.
Not salt water. This is like
Oh,
sewer water,
Maybe
filthy water.
maybe since we kind of agreed to like, hey, maybe we'll bring what was it? A mock badger? Is that what it was?
Now the
The
mock badger's upstairs.
Yeah,
yeah.
since we talked, maybe mock badger can provide us with some light since we're kind of treasure hunting for him.
Oh, you mean the Master of Rolls,
Yeah,
the hedgehog?
since he was like, yeah, if you, oh hedgehog, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If he was like, bring back something, if you find any treasure, it's mine or whatever. It's like you can't really find treasure in the dark. If you got some lights, we'll probably be
Well,
able to bring you something.
so
I
we
guess
knock on.
he
I
assumed that
will
you knew what he
knock
was
on
doing.
the trap door.
He's like, yes, hello.
Hello.
Are you done already?
We have decided that maybe vision would be helpful.
Are you blind?
We were not aware that there was no lighting down here. It's pitch dark, and we do not see in the dark.
You did not. We were not aware there was no light underground.
Well, we thought it might be lit if in like
I have
hallways and
only
things.
been under the ocean, not under the ground.
No.
Excuse
Is
me.
it bright under the ocean?
It depends on how deep you go.
Yeah, if you don't go too deep, sun still gets in there.
And you hear some like prying noises. Opens up, and I think let me roll a die to see what manner of yeah, I think he has pulled a candelabra off of a table from the because you're in the basement just under the what's it called, the gallery. So he's got you a lit candelabra, um, and he'll give you like a book of matches as well, and say, "Here you go. Uh, do you need anything else before? Are you prepared to do this, or are you just bumbling around in the dark?"
I mean, we're mentally prepared. We are not rich like you with all your treasures, unfortunately, and so um, we don't. We would have loved to come with more equipment and things, but you know, costs money.
It does. So, if I were to offer you money for something down there, um, you would be interested in that.
Oh, I would certainly think so. Sure.
I smell something delicious down there.
Huh?
Worms, maybe? And he still has his little bag of slugs that he's been cookie monstering. If you can find me that worm down there, I'm willing to pay handsomely.
We'll certainly look and see what we can find.
Yeah. Well, anything else before I close this up again? Who knows what's down there? I mean, you will find out so soon enough. There wasn't anything immediately dangerous, was there?
Not in the 30 seconds we were there.
What, 30 seconds?
Oh,
Oh,
maybe a minute. I don't know how long it was.
well, in
Not
that
long.
case, best wishes. Bam, 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 bam.
We have been nailed to our fate.
And who's carrying the candelabra and matches?
Well, I am not going to carry anything, but if you wish to um, attach the candelabra to my body somewhere, that'll be fine. Just don't put it up near my mane. It's flammable.
I can
Grand
carry
idea.
it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I got one good hand.
Great. I'll assume that you are leading the way as well. You also have ether, which is explosive, right? Or flammable at least. Amazing. So now you can see where you are. Under the basement here, we are in some wet caves. The rough natural rock. There's it's kind of slick and drippy. There's patches of algae all over the place. Occasional puddles of filthy water as you splash through, and it looks like almost like an old, like someone had been mining on the shore of something. It's got these, wooden timbers supporting up the tunnels that have been carved out of these caves. And there's one way to go, slightly to the south and downward, or you probably determine direction here, forward and downward. Um, and this leads you to, as it opens up, you can see in the candle light. There's probably like three candles on the candelabra. Um, the cave kind of opens up to it's hard to tell. It's big-ish, 15, 20 feet across maybe. And this cave is mostly occupied by a large, foul-smelling pool of water. It looks like there's a small lip around the edge you could skirt around if you were careful. Um, but the water's murky. You can't really see what's in it. But there is a way forward across this that kind of like curves around to your left and out of sight. Again, kind of difficult to see with just the candles, but um, what would you all like to do?
Remind me, what is our mission again? We're looking for the Worm Queen or
You're trying
something.
to
What?
rescue the Worm Queen,
The Worm Queen.
the dirt
And now
seer
we're
is
trying to
the
sell her too.
yeah, and or sell her to be eaten or at least shoot up and spit out by the
Not
survivor.
a not a fan of that option personally.
Yeah, you know that she's been taken, but not by what or who or where. Just down here somewhere. The dirt seer can see a little bit, but once it gets into the underground proper, it's a lot harder. Oh, and they gave you that bag, slightly damp bag. That's right. Who and we'll say that Cindy popped out, was like, I'm gonna hang out upstairs while you guys go down. I got shit to do. Um, I don't remember who took that bag.
It's probably in my saddlebags.
Yeah.
Ah, excellent.
I wasn't there. I was at the mole library.
We have the slightly damp bowling ball size bag.
Right. Yeah, that is in my
Is
backpack.
that supposed to be what we bring them back in, or do we know
No,
what that is?
it's the
There's definitely something in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
an explosive of some kind. I'm trying to remember what it is.
I think he gave us the bag and then he said, like, don't mind the screams or mind the screams or something like that.
Something like that.
But there was do we know why they gave us the bag?
Nope, just said take this.
Yeah,
It's
he
dangerous to
said,
go alone.
yep.
And that was from the
That was
worm,
from the dirt seer. Yeah.
the dirt tier, right, right.
So, what are we doing?
Is this area around the foul water, is it wide enough for like ZRX4 to squeeze through it too?
It'll be it's a little bit slick and tricky. It will definitely require a dex save to get across safely. But it's definitely navigatable.
Well,
And I expect to get stinky, so
unless anybody feels like testing the depth of the water on purpose, I suppose we go around the outside following a.
I'm going to I'm going to stick my chainsaw in the water and churn up the water to see what happens.
Oh my. Yeah. So as you dip down to turn up the water, you see that there are like bubbles coming up maybe here and there, but no, it's just could be whatever. Um, as you churn the water, um, can I get a dex save, please?
Sure, that's that'll be fun. 4, which means I made it.
Made it. Great. You narrowly avoid the jaws of a large white crocodile that
Oh,
leaps out of the water and snaps at your horn as it's your
carnivore, carnivore.
and it kind of like does this like flop into the water and dives back down. But you imagine it is going to surface.
But you're not
Right.
meat. It's not a carnivore.
I think you're right.
How,
Obviously an omnivore if it wants to eat
Herbivore,
you.
herbivore.
how do Clancy and Dent respond to that?
I imagined that Dent was relatively close to ZRX4, kind of holding the candle.
Mhm.
So they fall back with a start. Um, I can't really ready myself. I've got the candle and then I have my hook. So
Mhm.
take
I
a few
mean,
steps back.
we should probably just get the fuck through this place
I
as
have a
quickly as we
plan.
can.
A plan. I will distract these terrible herbivores while you rush forward to safety, and then I shall continue to battle with them valiantly.
Why don't you just run with us?
Uh,
Because we don't want you getting eaten.
Very well. I shall run in front of you, the champion wooden steed hall.
Cool. To get through that, get across that lip, I'm going to need another deck save from each person who is trying that.
Yeah. Another death save.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go second with a light.
1. Hey, I made it.
Ooh, Xerox wheels are deftly around the edge.
And that's a D20 for everything, right?
That's a D20. Yeah.
I failed.
Oh no.
No. Remember, you can grab my tail. I have a rope tail that's very close to you.
I'm
Unfortunately,
okay.
that means Dent slips into the water
With the light.
with the candles,
With the line.
and things go dim for a moment. Oh boy,
Okay, I'm gonna dive into the water.
the I need to roll a die. Here we go. Whew. Yeah, Dent. I think it is on your hook hand. You feel some jaws closing around it. You're going to take 2 points of damage from the crocodile, trying to
Yeah.
see if you are tasty. Um, so you have 5 hit protection, which means that it doesn't actually get purchase on you. It kind of like it clamps on your claws. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not food. Shit.
Right.
And so the way that combat works is there's no roll to hit. Damage is just done. Uh, Stuff comes off your hit protection first. Hit protection comes back after, just like taking a breath for a minute. So it basically like as long as you're not in combat, you can chill out and then you'll get your hit protection back. Once it goes off of your HP, it starts coming off of stats. Stats take longer to come back, and they're more difficult to do that with. So, combat is real bad in this. Um, I'm I'm curious to see what happens here. Um, but yeah, so the other two went across. It is dark. You can still see in the dimness a thrashing in the water. Um, you have
I,
a chance to
I'm
do
gonna
something.
jump on the crocodile
You're going to jump on the crocodile.
Yeah.
Are you jumping on it to attack it or to do
to
something
attack.
to
Yeah.
attack? Great. What's
When Mark comes back, he's going to be meeting 3 new characters.
Yes, yes, he is.
entirely possible? It is not out of the realm of possibility. Roll your damage.
Yep. Oh, my damage. What is my damage? My damage is a D8.
D8. What's
Yeah.
it have?
Sorry. No. That's it. Start again. D8. Okay.
Can we say for like flavor purposes that I have a bone saw, but I also have the hook hand.
Mhm.
Do you
Yeah.
think I'm adept at fighting with the hook hand as a bone saw, quote unquote, D6?
Yeah, I mean, and if we want to say that your hook hand like has the bone saw attached, we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let me see.
1 point.
Okay. Um,
I'm going to try to position myself between Dent and the crocodile.
Great. Did you roll your damage?
Yeah, 1 point.
1 point. Great.
Yeah.
That I don't.
I basically did not really hit it.
Yeah. You got in the water though, and it knows you're not food. It's not sure if Dent is food or not, but it knows that it's having a bad time right now.
Shove the bag in its mouth.
What if we need that as a party favor later?
It won't do us any good if we're all dead.
We're
I'm
not-
still heading.
not dead
I've
yet.
decided. I'm like trying to think in terms of character and not player. I'm like, I definitely don't think Clancy is a fighter of any kind. A, he doesn't have any weapon. He has scissors, but I'm guessing if they don't, I mean, if they're not designated as a weapon, you can't use it as a weapon.
It'll do a D4. Yeah.
Oh,
Improvised weapons do D4.
Oh, right. But yeah, I don't think I just don't see Clancy as a type who'd be like, I'll stab him with. He's getting the, I don't know, shouting back. You don't know how to fight.
So I say over my shoulder, Dent, climb on board my back and get to safety.
Yeah. Definitely. He'll flail around a bit. I don't know how many swims he's gone for since he lost his hand, but he climbs on top of ZRX4 and tries to kind of make it to where I can get to the surface, like to land again, and possibly help pull ZRX4 back out of the water.
Cool. Let's see. As you are doing that, the alligator decides to take another swipe at ZRX with its massive jaws. It's going to do 2 points, which comes off of your HP, which means that it is unable to get purchase on your fiberglass or wood or whatever it is. It like the jaws clunked down. It's like, damn, what is what is that? So that's 2 points of damage off your HP there.
Points, okay.
But Dent is able to get out as that is happening. You are still kind of thrashing around in the dark. What's your next move?
Yeah, I'd love to, as soon as I can, pass the candelabra to Clancy, and maybe I would like to at least try to help ZRX4 out of the water. If they're willing to leave the chivalrous combat they've become a part of.
Fine.
Great. Let's have Dent make a strength save to see if you can do that before the croc starts.
That's a fail.
That is a fail.
18 over 12.
Well, you do get him out, but not before. Ooh, 3. So that's 5 points altogether off your HP, ZRX4. Again, as Dent is thrashing about trying to pull you out, it's got a tooth caught in a wheel, but it's not really doing any damage yet, but it's definitely dialing in on you.
Yeah. Well, it's scratching my pristine surface.
Yeah.
I just polished that too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just had that oiled and shined.
I know. And you're unsure if it's able to get out of the water yet, but you're about to find out.
Yeah.
But you have a moment to do something before that happens.
I suggest we retreat to the forward. And basically, I'm going to be behind them, protecting. Not that I have any hit protection left, but whatever. I guess that is sort of a bad plan, isn't it?
Yeah. There's worse ones. Clancy, Dent.
Clancy's just running forward, trying to get out of there to wherever they're going.
What
To
about
not
that?
here.
Run away!
Yeah, kind of front towards enemy, backpedaling, following the wall, to try to relight the candelabra once we get out of here. I assume we're kind of feeling along the wall to the spot we saw, the spot we were aiming for in the first place before
Yeah.
I ruined it.
Yeah, yeah. And as you're kind of feeling your way around, you hear that's sort of like big like splash, flop, pad, 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 pad. As the alligator has the crocodile has pulled itself out of the pool and is also can't see in the dark, fortunately, but is moving towards the noise of you uh, retreating forward, advancing slowly, step by step. What?
Well,
Uh,
do
what?
we have a way out or not?
You
I
can
wasn't
definitely
asking
make your
you, I
way
was
that way.
asking my companions.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Don't know. I can't say. I'm just running blindly forward, feeling the wall, I guess.
Don't run with scissors, Clancy.
They're in my pocket. And it's better than a crocodile.
I think before too long, Dent, you feel the crocodile like bump its nose into your leg, and it goes silent for a moment.
Zero X4 will charge at that point past Dent,
Fantastic.
and I will attack.
Um,
I will also attempt to kind of swat at
awesome.
it. Clancy, if you want to take the candelabra, I was open to have handed it off to you when I was
Yeah,
first getting out of the
if
water.
that's possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. When two people attack the same target, you both roll, and we take the higher damage.
Cool. I get a D6. We each got
We
fives.
got five.
Nice, nice.
Take the
Yeah.
higher five.
The better five from the chainsaw.
Great. Ooh. Yeah, so you both put a big like you put a good gouge in it. But both of you like get and you hear, the do alligators yelp? It does that sort of like noise. And there's like a thrash, and its tail bumps against you as it flops around and you hear it splash into the water. Um, and then it is silent.
Foul thing. Thank you, ZRX4. Apologies for making the worst of the moment.
Think nothing of it. I once fell from a ship to the bottom of the sea, so it happens to the best of us. Not that I'm the best of us. The best of us was uh, the white pony up in front of the carousel. She was a beauty.
Yeah, so it seems quiet. It seems the alligator crocodile has retreated into the water. Um, does not seem like it's returning. You can feel your way around the wall. And opens
It's
up.
taken damage from multiple sources of inedible object. What is
Yeah,
the
it's like
point?
this fucking sucks. Um, but you can take a few moments and let the candles dry out. And there is not really any time pressure right now, so it's hard to tell exactly how long it takes because you're in the dark underground, but you are eventually able to use a couple of the matches to relight the candelabra, and you see that you have landed in a larger cave with these damp, rough gray walls. Actually, it's a little bit warmer in here, and when the light comes on, when the candles light, the walls seem to almost like ripple and move a little bit as your eyes kind of adjust to the dark or adjust to the low light. Um,
This is gonna hurt. Well,
there.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
Um,
I'm going
it
to gently attack the wall with my paintball.
it is stone.
Okay.
But you do what as you get close, you see that there are small gray lizards that are like just kind of scurrying around the.
Okay. Okay.
They don't seem to be aggressive, or they're scared of anyone in there, including you, and they kind of
Not a wall
hurry
of
approaches.
dangerous slime.
No, no, just a rocky warm wall.
Okay.
Um, this cave is larger and kind of winds off in a couple different directions. There's a passageway that quickly winds off into the dark to your left from where you came in. Um, as attack the wall and kind of feel around, you can see that there's like a largish like crack in the wall to your right. And then across from you, there's a really rickety looking, uh, super rickety looking wooden ladder, um, bolted into the wall, going upwards. And in the middle of this gray stone cave is a rock tree trunk sized and shaped. Um, there's a box shape on top, about the size of a shoebox, that seems to be completely covered in wax. Kind of like dirty white wax is melted all over it.
Just on the top?
Completely sealed all around it. It's just like this square shoebox size thing. Um, yeah, and that's
Hello, box. Do you speak? You know,
how
you
close,
never know what's sentient around these places.
how close do you get to the
Sure,
box when you
sure.
say that?
I'm not getting close yet. I'm seeing if it or anything in the room responds.
Yeah,
And
just an echo.
what did you say about hit protection? What is the recovery?
Oh,
You
yeah.
should be able to get it back.
Yeah, you've rested for a moment, so pop your HP back to max.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's an important detail.
Yes.
Since I may
Yeah.
be.
Y'all have good HP, so you might not all die.
So I'm going to roll up to the waxy box.
Mhm.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
And I'm going to just gently nibble with my wooden teeth on the wax.
Um, when you get close enough to nibble at it, you do hear something coming from inside it. That is sounds like far away screaming.
Mm.
But you are able to scrape wax off of it, and it's a wooden box underneath, like a dark wood heavy box.
I
Uh,
think we have a prisoner.
and the wax has kind of like melted it onto the stone altar almost maybe.
Yeah. Uh,
But it's just wax, and you can scrape it off pretty easily.
Shall we take the prisoner with us, or shall we free them now?
I must say, I wonder why they are trapped inside of a box in the underground here.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what it is, so we don't know if we've completed our mission or not. Like, that could be the Worm Queen in there, or not.
Could be. Should we just put it in the saddlebags and take it with us?
Is it of adequate size to fit in?
It's shoebox sized.
You said it sounds like
Sure.
far away screaming.
It sounds like far away screaming inside.
This is the second thing that has screaming that we've heard about.
Well, they did tell, I mean, you said that they told us to ignore the screaming, right?
He said when he gave me the wet sack,
He was
said,
talking about the sack when he said that.
Mhm.
Oh.
who knows with these dirt seers. But yes, when he handed me the bag, he said, mind the screaming.
Well, and it sounded to me like he might be referring to when the ball is deployed, but who knows?
Everything's so confusing.
Scream at each other.
Well, if
Hello,
we want
you
to,
in the box. Can you hear us? Are you trapped in there?
There's no response.
Strange box.
Tasty wax, though.
Well, that's good.
At least we got something
Like
out of it.
wax lips, only like not lip shaped.
Box shaped.
Well, if
But
one
yeah,
of
you can eventually scrape the box free and take it if you like. Yeah.
Yeah, and after the box, so I'll chew the box free, and they can put it in the saddlebags, and then I will basically chew up the rest of the wax from the surface, and I will start licking myself clean with wax.
Nice. Um, as you handle the box, you don't really hear anything like rattling or moving around in there, but there does seem to be something shifting as you move in there.
Is it like heavy when I pick it up?
It's not particularly heavy,
Oh, okay. Well, whatever's in here is small weight wise.
And it is still sealed with the wax, unless you want to explicitly take the wax off to open it.
Well, in case you get hungry again, um, I suppose we'll leave the seal on. I can put it in the saddlebags if you'd like.
Just convenient. I can't really take them off, so this reminds me of what are those? An Easter egg hunt. This is so exciting. I've heard about Easter egg hunts all my life, but of course I was never invited to one. He hangs his head for a little bit, but they hang the sad carousel horse.
Yeah, so what's next?
I
So,
would I would like to check out the kind of the crack in the wall, see if it how deep it goes.
Yeah, yeah. If you're holding the candle up to it, you can see that it goes a foot or so into the rock. Um, and it looks like there's some passageway, kind of the same as the one that you came in. It's really difficult to see in a low light, but it does seem to open up to a passage. It is about a foot of rock, though. Something would need to like
Blow up.
blast it over, probably. Um, I don't know if you all have anything that blows up, but yeah. But
The good news is neither do we.
So there's that. There's the ladder and the passageway north. The ladder is
Well,
very shoddy.
there's a chunk of rock here, but I do see a passageway back there. Getting through the rock seems to be out of our reach. Hopefully we can find another way.
And I think as you're like peering in, there is like a faint, like astringent, like chemical odor, really faint in there. So where to?
Did you say the only kind of other thing in this room is that rickety ladder?
There's a ladder and then there's a passageway to the north, or to
Ah,
your left.
can I I kind of want to put my foot on one of the rungs, like a low rung, and like try to put my weight on it.
Yeah. You can tell if you put your full weight on it, that would definitely break.
is it is the ladder itself fragile, or is it the attachment to the wall that's fragile?
A little bit of both. It's been there for quite some time.
If Dent climbed up on my back, Would he be
Mm.
tall enough to get close to the hatchway?
It goes up maybe about 15 feet.
So,
So
a distance.
probably not. But it does look like it leads up to maybe an opening like maybe 2 feet tall.
Do you think that you could crawl through that?
Hmm. I don't know. I could probably fit. I'm boisterous in comparison to maybe some of our other companions.
Because I can grab the bottom of the ladder with my mouth, and you can go up my backside and my neck and gain whatever height possible before you take risk.
So we have the ladder, or we have this passageway.
Oh, the passageway is the safe choice. We
This is
should
true.
try the interesting choices first.
This is true.
Clancy, have you thought about making a journal of our passages in like sewn script on fabric? We need a bard. Can you be our textile bard?
I mean, I don't really have any supplies for that. I'm not, and taxidermy was not really quite the same as sewing. I mean, I have. He's looking rifling through his. I got scissors. I got a bag of stuffing. Got some rum, and of course the stuffed sea cat.
Perhaps we should go back and try to kill the crocodile so that you could stuff that.
I mean, the stuffing part I'd be good at. The killing part, not so much. I generally people bring me already killed things.
Ah, we should endeavor to kill several things so that you have some things to practice your arts with. On with.
In your book of made up beasts, what kind of like half alligator thing or half crocodile thing is there in there?
I think there's a a crocodingo,
Mm.
which the name is confusing because it has nothing to do with dingoes. It's a like a crocodile that has two very long flamingo-like legs and wings.
Mm.
And so it's like got the crocodile head, body, arms, and then two big long flamingo legs and pink wings.
Nice.
And it lays eggs. They're delicious in omelets.
And totally real.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. All these beasts are real. They're very rare. I'm an expert on rare beasts.
The grandmother of dreams has told me that everything is real.
Exactly. I mean, look, we talked about mock whatever it was. I keep forgetting. Not badger.
Hedgehog,
Hedgehog. Thank you.
the master of rolls.
The master of rolls.
Lizards skitter across the walls.
So, Dent, do you want to try climbing?
You know what? Yes, I do. I'd love to position myself best I can upon ZRX4 and
Well, wait. What if I get on 0x4 and then you can get on my so at least we get you as close to the top as possible.
oh yeah, I mean, do you want to get on my shoulders? I'm quite a big person.
Oops, I raised my hand.
Clancy might have a better shot at it too.
That's a good point. Oh my. I'm not very athletic, but I suppose I could try being if I'm the smallest one here, that does make the most sense, I suppose.
Your dexterity would come in handy up there, I'm sure.
I am quite dexterous.
Go
You
ahead
have to be
and do it,
dexterous
sir.
to work with taxidermy and
Give us a deck save then.
Dex save. Which one is my dex? It is 14. And one.
Oh, one.
Man, I skitter
Yeah.
up that wall.
Yeah, you're like one of them little lizards. Um, yeah, I think not only do you get up there, but if you want to bring someone with you, you definitely can. Because you found the perfect handholds. Um,
Yeah.
that ladder is gonna crumble as soon as someone touches it, but you can use you're like, oh, I can use the things that are in it, the as little pythons or whatever. It's like, oh, clearly whoever put this in here knew what they were doing. Is just they were bad at making ladders. Uh,
Okay, look, here's the thing. Don't grab the rungs. Grab where the ladder is attached to the wall, but not just any of them. Like that one. Okay, the third one on the right, the
Okay,
fifth
third
one on the
right.
left,
Got it.
the ninth one on the right.
This is hard to do with one hand,
Oh yeah.
but I do it
Here, I'll help you. I'll
because
help
you
you.
rolled so well.
Oh,
And I think you can even get ZRX4 up there. It's to fit in the passage, you're gonna have to kind of like go on your side, be pulled or pushed through.
okay.
How do y'all manage that?
Um, so ZRX4 is going to extend all the way up because even though I'm a wooden horse, I'm magically flexible.
Sure.
And so they can pull me up by my front wheel.
I mean, that's by far not even the weirdest thing in the Electric Bastionland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
will
you
stay stretched out. So I'll be like completely stretched out. So my wheels are my top and my bottom. And then I'm just like a torpedo horse in between.
nice. You all are able to squeeze through this crawl space though. And it sounds like is Dent going first?
I figure I'd have to go
Oh
first.
yeah, because you went up first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went first, and then
Yeah.
I'm guessing I still have the candelabra unless he wants it back. I
Yeah.
don't care either way.
And
if it's so small and I went up first, we probably don't have room to like reshuffle order
yeah,
once we get up there.
yeah. You do see as you scuttle forward, there's a bit of a glow ahead of you, like a like bluish, light blue glow coming ahead. And after a few minutes of shimmying, this opens up into another cave that has like a old wooden scaffolding all up and down it. Looks like you can go upwards and downwards. Um, there seems to be, you can go about 20, 30 feet. There seems to be some more scaffolding stuff up there. And it does also lead down to kind of like a steep vertical opening on the ground. You could, gently get into, but might be difficult to get back up.
Hmm. Like a hole? What do you mean? But like a steep vertical opening?
So like this cave is probably like a cylinder, maybe like
Right.
50 feet tall,
Okay.
20 feet across, maybe. And so at the bottom of it, it seems like there's a hole going downwards, but not like a passageway. Like you'd be going into a water slide, kind of almost.
Right. And can we see any into what's up?
Not with the candles,
Yeah.
but it is glowing from the roof of the cave.
On
There's
the
a
roof.
blue glow up there.
I'm happy to.
And the
Oh,
scaffolding does look rather rickety as well.
of course it does.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be? Not many maintenance crews down here.
Do you guys want to hang tough while I try to carefully explore upward?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Oh boy.
Oh
I
boy.
was never the adventurous type.
You are now.
I know.
Let me have a deck save,
Do you
please.
want to take the big round object?
We don't know what that is, though.
Hmm.
And if it might be explosive and I might fall
Mm,
to, I can't remember. Did they say something to lead us believe it was explosive?
no.
No.
It just seems that it might be dangerous, but we don't know how.
Oh, for some reason, I thought someone had said something about it being potentially explosive.
That may be conjecture.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take the bag. I don't know why, but I don't know why they gave it to us either. So maybe we'll figure both out. Maybe the bag will help me not fall. Or if I do fall, maybe I'll fall on the bag and
All
have
on the
some cushion.
bag. Cool. Let's see that deck save.
Ooh, barely. Whew.
Ooh, nice.
Thanks to the high decks.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the scaffolding is rickety, and you do have to proceed very carefully. A few planks do fall as you step on them, and you're able to pull yourself back. But you're able to
Jesus.
make your way carefully and slowly around to the ceiling. Um,
So lucky I rolled so well when I rolled my stats up.
um, the clearly as you get closer to the glow, it is brighter. And you can see that there is sort of these like stalactite-ish things that seem like there's some sort of fungus glowing, and they kind of like come down, not in like a mushroom cap, but kind of like a truck nut, kind of, just like a they're not pendulous or anything, but they're kind of like shaped in that upside down ice cream cone shape. And they're glowing blue with a kind of like globule at the end, about, like a grapefruit shaped, I guess, sized. But there's this glowing fungus at the top. Kind of like three major clumps of it. You are muted.
Against my better judgment, because there's no judgment in this game. There's no room for judgment. Um, I do think I want to reach out and just like lightly just touch it to see if it reacts or hurts my finger or tries to eat me.
It does it gives, it's a little spongy like a mushroom would be. It does feel like, you know warm, like kind of like lukewarm-ish as you put your hand on it, and when you press, it feels like it gets a little, the temperature increases where you're pressing, like as it's like a little hot pack kind of.
Mm. And it is attached to the stalactite or like part of it, or can I tell?
It's not a stalactite, it's just like
Yeah.
the fungus itself is kind of like
Oh,
this
okay, right.
grapefruit that's kind of like hanging
Dig
down.
it, dig it, dig it.
It's glowing blue grapefruit of fungus.
Um, glowing blue grapefruit of fungus.
Cave truck nuts.
Nice. I I'm going to take the stuffing out of my bag and put it. I guess it depends on how much stuffing is in that bag, really.
Oh, yep,
Doesn't say I just have a bag of stuffing.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Enough to stuff an animal, however much,
well, fuck, it's just stuffing. I'm
yeah.
gonna open the bag. I'm gonna kind of put the opening of the bag underneath. How big is the dangling
It's like
truck
grapefruit
nut?
size.
Great. Oh, you said that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to like snip it with my scissors
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so it
Yeah.
falls into my bag of stuffing.
It cuts very easily and falls gently into your bag of stuffing.
Does it still glow?
It does, yeah.
Okay, good, good. I was just worried that like if touching it made it hotter, if like I tried to pull it off, it would explode or get real hot or something. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen.
And there
You
are
said there's
three of,
three big
yeah,
clumps?
there's three of them if you want to grab three of
I
them.
am definitely grabbing all three of them,
Yeah, and if you do it gingerly, there's
which
no
I,
roll required, I don't think.
oh yeah, I'm being so careful because I'm scared.
And they're swaddled in your bag of stuffing, so
Highly experienced taxidermist like you.
Exactly.
yes.
But fearful. I'm not a brave man.
But you'll definitely have to be extra careful on your way down as there is no glow coming from above anymore.
That's true, true. But I want to test after I've cut them off, like
Mhm.
as I reach my hand to them, do they still seem about the same temperature, or do they seem hotter like now that I've cut them off and they're in the bag?
They just seem, like room temperature, warm
Okay, so,
until if you press them, like
right.
the harder you press, the hotter it gets, and it seems
Right, 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 right.
the heat seems to ramp up very quickly as you press.
But like if I gently like cup one and grab it and pull it, can I hold it like this and it's
Yeah,
fine?
yeah,
Oh, it's fine. Oh, okay.
yeah. It's
Good
a
to know.
it's a
Good to know.
gentle glow. It's like holding a glow stick. Like it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
light up a room, but you're gonna be able
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's something.
It's something. It won't go out if you drop it in an alligator hole.
We could like put one clump on your head or
Yeah.
somewhere,
As
stick it
long
on
as
an
we have
ear
it
or something.
on fire.
Yeah, it's true. I guess I will carefully make my way back down to the lads. It's like I've harvested us this rare uh bloom shroom. Unfortunately, they're not in my book, so I don't know much about them other than what I've just discerned. We need to be careful. I do find if you press on them, they get hot very quickly, so handle them gently. But they do glow a little bit.
Ooh, lovely. And light too. It seems a good idea for us to have light. I wonder if each of us could wear one on our heads.
Seems like a dangerous idea, but possible. I guess you could stick one on a dense hook.
Yes, it
No,
it
that
will be
might not
nice
be a
to
good
see where I'm
idea.
swinging.
Might get real hot if you did that. I don't know.
Gently, 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 gently.
But yes, you can each have one if you'd like a glowing thing of possibly dangerous fungus.
I
I
would
don't know.
love a lovely glowing um, main topper. Reminds me of the old days when we had lights on the carousel.
Yeah, so what's next?
Was it a dead end there? I assume.
Yeah.
Well, unless we want to go down the chute at the bottom, which obviously would likely be a one-way trip wherever it goes.
Someday we should invest in rope.
Yeah, that would have been wise, yes. There's lots of things that would have been. We are definitely,
First time underground, learning a lot.
again, not an adventurer, taxidermist. I don't think. Now, if you ask me what I would need to prepare for taxidermy, have you covered. Exploring the underground. This is a new one. I tend to rely on my wits and charm, and unfortunately, that doesn't work on crocodiles or darkness.
Hmm.
I can't con the dark into going away.
First, you must establish communication with it. And
Yeah,
then you try to find out what its motives are.
exactly.
I want to make things dark. Yeah, so you can either scuttle back the way you came or carefully, gingerly go down the scaffolding and check out the hole. What would you like to do? or just hang out and
Look, I know the hole is by far the more dangerous option, but as
and it's definitely the
ZRX
direction that you want to be going.
ZRX4 said earlier, the hole is definitely the more interesting option than
Would you
going
like me
back
to
and
go
going through the passageway.
first or last? I'll go first.
Oh my.
That way I don't land on someone.
I suppose I can go second.
All right. I will need an index save from both of you.
I'll wait
Oh.
to hear, see if I hear screams.
Yes, then you could add us with the ball.
I rolled a 20.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I made it actually.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Let's see it, Mark.
Okay. So, you are not as nimble as Clancy and do manage to put your foot through a plank and fall downwards. Taking 6 points of damage, which is going to take all of your HP
That
away.
takes me to 11 strength. Do I have to make a critical damage save?
Which means you need to roll an 11 or better, 11 or lower, to avoid being in critical condition.
I rolled a 5.
Great,
So 5 under 11.
great. Did you have one of the blue balls as well?
You bet I did.
Great.
Mhm.
That blue ball does slip out of your grasp as you tumble,
My
and
cave truck nut. No.
goes bounce, or it doesn't bounce. It falls straight to the ground, and boom,
Well,
explodes.
before it does that, I want to see if I can catch it.
You cannot. No,
Okay.
he is, yeah. But he has fallen, and that has fallen,
Yeah.
and it's all a big mess. But there's a big boom at the bottom, and
Hey,
that ball exploded.
hey, we could use those on the cracks if y'all ever
Yeah, you
come
you
back.
hear. I was just about to say the same thing.
So I was
From where
down there.
you landed, though, you do see that there is another passageway heading kind of back in the direction, not exactly back in the direction you came from, but in within 90 degrees of the crawl space, kind of like a little bit to the coming out of this crawl space to the left of it.
Yeah.
So there's like another passageway out that way.
Did he fall on me? Because I went first.
No, there's a lot of platforms and scaffolding to
Oh, okay.
have trouble on, and he did that.
I love these roll under games. And I actually mean that earnestly.
But you know what the fungus does now, so that's something.
Your theory was proven correct.
The bottom platforms are a little bit fucked up, but still navigable. Just being careful.
Oh man.
I will be recovering at the bottom.
Chilling out.
May I have my hit protection back?
Yeah, there's no time pressure here. So as you convalesce as they gently make their way down, you can get your hit protection back.
Would you like me to lick some wax on your wounds? It's very invigorating.
At this point, yes, I think so.
I will.
It certainly can't hurt.
Um,
Or can it?
I will
And-
wax Dent.
and
Dent has been dented.
when you get to the bottom, you can see that it's I would call it a chute, but you can definitely like navigate up and down it carefully. It's not a one-way trip. It's a little bit cluttered by exploded scaffolding right now, but you can move it out of the way and see your way down. And you can see that there is actually a bit of a glow deep down at the bottom of that chute as well.
Like maybe a whole field of that stuff you could land on and explode.
At least we know what it does now.
Well, yeah. Now I kind of want to go back to the crack and open that up.
But we might need this later.
So yeah, what's the move? Or actually, you know what? It's 8:20. Let's go ahead and take a little break. Less than 10 minutes and come back at half past, and we'll figure out where we go from there.
Sounds good.
So here we are at the bottom of the scaffolding cave with our chute below. What would y'all like to do?
What would it take if I wanted to go back to that crack? Would that require rolls and stuff? Or
Um,
dexterity rolls?
I'm not going to make everyone make more rolls to go up and down the scaffolding. I think once you've done it, you've got your footing, you've got a safe path. So if you want to go back, it will just take time.
Oh, now because that was in the rickety ladder room, is that right?
You're
What it was?
in that was in the big room with the box and the crack and the ladder.
Oh, the crack was back.
Yeah, the rickety ladder room.
Yes.
Okay.
Getting down that rickety ladder by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be,
Probably.
at this point, it's just time. I think
Mhm.
you've all done the fussing around that it requires to get up and down that. No need to make multiple rolls every time. That is not a fast process. And who
I mean,
knows?
I'm fine going forward as well. Part of me is most just like we got two glowing blue things left. It's like we could keep one, could go back and use one on the crack just to
Is
see
it
what's in there, man.
possible that you could get through the crack? Because you seem to be the smallest member of our party.
It is like
Oh, it's like that.
a literal
No,
crack.
I can see the passage through it, but the foot of rock stopped us from getting to the passage.
Do we think, judging from the explosion that happened on Dent's thing, that one blob of goo would probably open that passage up?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'd rather not go up and down rickety ladders myself, but if you
Mhm.
like
And
to go
it'll be
back,
there on the way back too, if you want to.
yeah, but we don't know that we're going to leave this way.
True.
Exactly. I never knew if there was like onward and through or what.
Because if we leave this way
No.
with the Worm Queen, then we have to deal with the Master of the Rolls.
Mm.
Whereas if we decide we want to leave a different way, we might be able to avoid that situation.
We'll figure out a way past him or whatever if we need to.
We can just wait here if you want to go back, or if you want to go back. I'll just wait here in this room, staring down the passageway. And
What did remind me again? Like, how much could Dent see when he looked? We saw that there was a passage beyond,
So there was a
basically.
passage. It's hard to say. It went
Yeah.
farther than the dim light of the candle through the crack could see.
Yeah.
So I guess
I mean-
the passage that way. I'll go back. I'm willing to go.
I mean,
back.
I don't know if there's a reason to. I'm just pure curiosity, but forward is equally viable.
At the moment, we are essentially doing the game thing of finding all the treasure that we can find, hoarding it, and then eventually we will get to the mission because so far we don't really know where we're going. I'm good with that. Let's go back to the crack. Let's blow up a crack.
Let's do it.
All right. So it does take some time to carefully make your way up the scaffolding, shimmy out there. When you get to the place where the rickety ladder is, there is, before you get into the cave, even, you see that there is light in the cave. And it appears to be electric light. It's not candlelight. And when you is Clancy going first again, or
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
from the vantage point, 15 feet up the wall, you can see someone with a flashlight um, poking around at what are they poking around at? Um, poking around the passage to the north.
And was that just the regular passage?
Yeah, that was just the regular open passage.
I'll make a motion for Z and Dent to stop. I mean, and from where I'm at right now, would they be able to see me?
No, no.
Okay, then
They're
I will.
preoccupied with
I will
what's going on.
shout in the most intimidating voice I have. Halt! Who goes there?
And you hear like a yelp. Who it's hard to see in the dark, especially when they turn their flashlight around. And they're like, "Who's there? Who's there?"
I asked you who's there.
And they put the flashlight up to the thing. Like, you, Clancy, is that you?
I thought that might be you. Are you the great mole servant?
The what? No,
So,
no, it's me. It's Murphy
who's Murphy again?
from the library.
I don't remember who Murphy was.
That's the great one,
Murphy Bagger from the Mo Library.
Oh yeah.
We were digging around together.
Oh yeah, I thought that might be you. Sorry, I was just had to confirm.
What are you doing up on the ceiling?
Well, we're trying to rescue the Worm Queen.
Oh, me too. I went to
They're
the
just handing that job to anybody, huh?
yeah, I went to the Dirt Girls and they said that they'd give me money if I did that, and I need to give you money, so I figured, cool, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. See that money's already ours, so you can't really give it to us.
Oh, you rescued the Worm Queen already? Ah, you guys are fast.
Yeah, so you're gonna need to find another source of money so that I can transfer the great Mole Queen's legacy into your waiting and responsible hands.
I mean, the puppet guy said there was a lot of treasure down here, so maybe we could just grab some treasure. Then I'll take some of that and give it to you.
Hey, whatever you can do, we'll take care of the Worm Queen portion. You do whatever you need to do.
I thought you already took care of the Worm Queen.
Yeah, no, but I mean, we got to, complete the mission and everything, and we have to finish some exploration and get the Worm Queen back to where she needs to go and everything. I mean,
Oh, so there's still a chance.
no.
No, not a chance. Like she's dead?
There is always a chance, children. That is the purpose of dreams. That is why we ride the magical hearse circle.
What's that? What's that coming from behind you?
It's very complicated, Murphy.
Okay.
But,
Well, I'm
but
gonna keep looking
this
way.
mission is already claimed.
Yeah, but it's not done though, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's done.
So she's out?
Yep, send her on her way.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep poking around for treasure then, I guess. Can I get a charisma save from you?
We're gonna have to kill this guy.
Oh, that's gonna be more. Charisma's not my not my strong suit, sadly. No, I did not do that.
Great. Like, all right, I'll see you around then.
Young man, do you need guidance in life?
No, I've got a flashlight. And I'm gonna be one with the Mole Queen, I think. So
Oh, hey, you know what? Listen, Murphy, because I like you. I mean, the Mole Queen really wants money, but I can bestow the legacy of the Worm Queen, the Mole Queen, onto your very deft shoulders. If you give me that flashlight and head back to the Mole Library.
oh no, we're gonna need the flashlight. Come on, Musty. And from the opposite corner of the cave, who squatting in shadow, is the mock badger who had the shot earlier. And he like looks up to you, shakes his head, and he and Murphy head down that other passage. You see the
They
light
Should
seem
have
like
thrown
worthy.
should have thrown some fungus at him.
No, no, no. They are worthy champions. As you can see from the way they're approaching this, they are going to take the most linear route possible. We shall have to assume that it is the indirect route that our visions lead us down that will be successful. And if not, we shall at least have more adventures.
All right, so we're here. We want to open up this crack.
Yeah, you can gingerly clamber down. How are you setting it up to get set off?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just chuck it at the wall.
That was
No,
one thought.
no, no, no.
You can definitely do that.
I think what we need to do is place it as far as we can in the hole, and then we shall pitch pieces of rock at it.
I was never good at the finesse stuff, so that's a much better idea than mine.
That was my second idea, but it's just harder.
Yeah. And I don't think it's going to require a roll. Again, there's no time pressure here. Place it, and then after a few throws, boom!
Gingerly squeeze it into the crack.
And it does, in fact, blow a hole wide enough for a person to fit through in that crack. It's maybe like, 2 feet wide. It's a pretty tight squeeze, but you can definitely get in there.
Once more into the crack.
Tally ho!
And yeah, it looks like it was like a passage that was intentionally question mark collapsed.
Mhm.
And it goes for about 30, 40 feet. It's hard to tell. Um, but it does eventually kind of narrow to a place where there is another kind of like small crevasse in the floor that appears to, like in the candlelight, there's something metallic, like kind of glinting from the inside in there. The chemical odor is really strong here. If that's sort of like almost like ammonia-y, like if nickel had a smell, that would be it. But it kind of dead ends there.
No, this was hardly exciting.
I take a little tiny bit of wax and drop it into the. Is it liquid down there? Am I understanding that correctly?
Um, there's something metallic glinting down there. It's hard to tell exactly what it
Just something
is,
metallic.
but there
Oh,
is kind of like a shimmer when it's almost like it like a little bit thicker mercury.
oh. Hmm.
And this crack is like maybe 6 inches wide.
Mhm. How far down is it about?
Not too far.
Not too far. Uh, how do we feel about bold experiments?
At this point, I'm all for them. I mean,
Well, stand back. I might explode. Oh, take the mushroom off my head temporarily, please.
oh, you're not going to use the mushroom. I thought we were going to explode
No,
it. All right, I'll stand back with the fungus and
So I'm going to back up and squat on my butt, and I'm going to slowly try and position uh my fabric tail down into the crack
Mhm.
and see if I can get something to adhere to my tail.
You definitely can.
Yeah, this is
Um, as the tail brushes the metallic liquid,
yep.
um, it flows up your tail and you can feel it yank.
Oh, well, I probably won't fit in the crack, but
No,
that still is
you're like,
uncomfortable.
oh, pulled, like,
Yeah.
and it seems to be oozing up your tail slowly.
Yeah. Okay, prepare for battle, my friends. We are
I,
about to fight the
I
silver
can't.
ooze.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a taxidermist.
Well, then after we fight the silver ooze, you can mount it and stuff it.
You
I'm not
can't
gonna
stuff
help
an
you at all.
ooze.
I mean, well, that is your technical problem, not mine.
A challenge.
So I'm going to let it get a little bit higher up and then see if I can roll and pull it out of the crevice.
Yeah. Go ahead
The
and
tension is making me squeeze the fungus. Oh, don't do that.
give me a strength save.
Okay, which is, I think, where's my
You will be pulling it out either way, but what happens when you do?
right?
The question.
Just need to find the no 7, right? Hmm, I think that's ammo. Sorry, I'm talking to my computer. There we go. Strength 9. Oh boy. Nope.
Whew. All right. You do pull it out. Um, it is a large like a 20-gallon barrel worth of ooze
Ah,
kind of plops out and flows up your back half and squeezes as hard as it can. And it does 7 points of damage to you, which looks like it goes to your
Jesus.
that's
HP.
over my yeah.
So you're going to need to make a strength save against critical. Be an
With your
eight.
new strength score.
Yeah, with your new strength score.
Let's see. So my strength score is 8.
It will be 8, yes.
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 Ooh.
Um, boy, that hurts. Some of your wood splinters off. Um, and yeah, it's giving you a good old squeeze.
It's flicking my paint.
So this thing is like wrapped itself around
Yeah,
ZRX4.
yeah. It's a big silvery blob of ooze as on its hindquarters. Clancy and Dent, what would you like to do?
Major structural work. I would
I'm
like
just gonna.
to.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just gonna try to use my bone saw
Mm.
to get this thing at least removed from ZRX4 so we may retreat if we have the opportunity.
Wait, maybe before you do that, let me try my last ditch effort.
Go for it.
That's purely just Clancy panicking and not knowing what else to do because he can't just let Z like get killed, but he can't fight. So the only thing I can think to do is try to soak up all the ooze with all the stuffing in his bag.
Ooh,
So like pours out all the stuffing on the ooze.
interesting. Um, you know what? Roll a d4 for me.
That's it's a Hail Mary panic move. D4. 4.
Four.
Oh,
It it sinks into the ooze and gets like a little weird, chunky. I think it's like it's like the ooze is kind of like folding in on itself, trying to like it's not sure if it's being attacked or if it's something new. It does distract it long enough that it slides off the back uh of our horse friend here.
Uh,
Um, yeah,
Once free, I shall turn around and charge it and try to scatter it to the four corners of the cave with my trusty mechanical um, what's it called? Chainsaw. There we go.
nice.
I.e.
Let's have both you and Dent roll damage then, and we'll take the higher.
Okay.
now I just have a bag instead of a bag of stuffing.
5 is the high.
That is 5.
I can't
Um,
stuff anything anymore.
Yikes. Yeah, both of your weapons kind of like slide into it and through it. And it kind of just reshapes after it does. Um,
Ah, you leave me no course but to take desperate measures. So I um, put my tail back down so I can climb on it,
mhm.
and I rush out to the disgusting water in the next room.
Ooh, okay. Um, so a couple things are gonna happen. Let's make a strength save,
Okay,
and you will be taking 2 more points of damage in the process.
okay. Is that before or after I make my save?
Um, let's do it after, just for fun.
Okay. Boom! Ow, ow.
Ooh. Um, you don't get too far. It does 2 more points straight to your strength, I think, right?
Yep. So that drops it down to a 6, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need a new save against that 6.
Things are not looking good. Okay, new save against a 6. Oh, oh,
Mm.
So close.
Um, yeah, you are not only not able to pull it the way you thought, but it flows all the way up around you and completely engulfs you. Um, that's trouble. That's trouble. We're gonna tick your critical box there.
Oh, okay.
So that's a bad time. Y'all, Dent and Clancy see this happen. What do you do?
So he is
Um,
they're completely enveloped in this
Yeah,
ooze.
and so they didn't make it to the pool, right?
they did not make it out of the. Yeah, they didn't make it anywhere. It was a bad move. But it is
Let's see.
busy enveloping, so y'all have a chance to do something.
I would feel bad leaving our companion.
Yeah, but also shrug. Um,
You do have one more bomb, right?
yeah, that wouldn't help anything. That might kill it, but it would definitely kill Z as well. So I don't know that really.
It is totally enveloping the horse
Yep.
as a shell.
It's almost like armor.
Yeah, exactly. That was my thought.
Um, again, just pure. I hold on, let's think about this, how I can accomplish this. I don't know if that'd be any better. Might hope it protects the horse somehow. I take my necktie off, shove it in my bottle of rum, light it with one of the matches, and throw it at the ooze.
Fantastic. I love that. Um, Dent, are you going to do anything while he's doing that?
Um, is there a world in which it is even safe for me to hack at this thing while Clancy's doing that? I can't imagine there is.
Probably not.
Then I will stand by and cheer. Yeah, good idea, Clancy.
Fantastic. Great. Roll me a d6, Clancy.
6.
Oh shit. Great. Let me make a save here. Okay. Um, you whew, it shrieks and recoils and flows off of the horse, and it's like the metal is burning, and it's kind of like shifting around trying to like fold in on itself to put it off, but ZRX4 is there, inert, in the middle of that. You could pull it out if you wanted to.
Let's pull it
Yep.
to the other room.
Pull them back to the ladder room at the very
Yeah.
least.
Let's have
Question
whoever has
about
the higher strength go ahead.
I got
You have the higher
a 15. So yeah, it's me.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
wait, no. Yeah, it's me. Okay.
Yes.
So what's going on? Am I making a roll?
Making a strength save. Yeah.
Strength. So, nope.
Ooh. Um,
My
yeah,
first fail, actually.
I know. Um, it's man, it's tough. He's it's still reforming. You're not able to quite get him out of the. It's still like got some goo on him on it. Them, stuck in the wheels, stuck in the tail. It's still got a good grasp on them. Um, well, Dent, what are you doing while that's?
Is the ooze still relatively preoccupied?
It is for the moment, but will not be shortly.
I would love to. I would love to help in any way I can. Maybe get on the other side of ZRX4 and start like pushing with my back.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give you a strength save too. We'll double it up.
I also failed.
Yeah,
In case there was any question.
there's one stuck horse.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna give 1 to 3 is Clancy. Ooh, that is you. Okay. While you're pushing it, it's still kind of flailing around. It does 1 point of damage to Dent, as it's still getting its bearings, at whatever kind of bearings ooze can get. But it is reformed now and looking for trouble. It is very, you did a number on it. It's still like there's like the black kind of like crusties all over it, kind of like sliding across its surface as it can't see. It only goes by touch, so it's kind of like flopping around, desperately trying to get a hold of whatever was touching it before. But Clancy and Den have a chance to do something.
Do we continue to push the horse?
You can try to push again if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of pictured that I was closer to the ooze because I went to ZRX's tail end.
Yeah. Let's get a strength save from both of you again, then.
Statistically
Hey, there we
speaking,
go.
Hey.
I rolled a
Oh
crit.
God,
Ooh.
jeez. That's
Um,
I'll
isn't
take
that
some
the
damage on the
third
way out.
20
yeah,
this round?
the good news is, yeah, you're only taking 1 point of damage, as you hop over, hop over the ooze as it's flipping around. It doesn't quite get a tag on you, but it got pretty close.
You
Uh,
managed to distract it enough for me to push the
you
RX
did,
out.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And Clancy's able to drag Sierra 4 out of the cave. The ooze is still kind of like flopping around, trying to figure out where you are. And after, if once you exit the cave, it seems to give up after a while and slide back into its little crevasse.
Question: what is the check boxes next to our like? Obviously, I used my bottle of rum, so I just deleted it. But like, why are there check boxes next to
Um,
the equipment?
some of them, there was a reason for that. What was the
I
reason?
figured it was, but I'm trying to figure out what
Maybe
that would
get a
be.
broken status or something.
There's the equipment. Do, 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 do. Um, Oh, I put a little note on the com. If it's bulky, you check that.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And that takes up 2 slots if it's
that
bulky.
takes
Is that
up
right?
basically
yeah,
takes up both hands, I
you
think.
have to use both
Oh,
hands
both.
to do
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
so.
So yeah, I just deleted my bottle of rum and changed my bag of stuffing to just a bag.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so let's see. Critical damn, what does critical do? Critical damage. A character that takes critical damage is unable to do anything but crawl until they are tended to by an ally or have a rest. You will die of your injuries if left untended for an hour. I'm assuming
Oh,
you
so you could have been crawling.
not do that.
I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
And I was of no help, but at least Clancy was there.
You are able to take a breather and rest. Everyone can restore their HP. And once you tend to a ZRX, they will be uncriticaled. Again, it might take a few minutes to get your breath back, but
I think we all need a few minutes.
yeah.
I don't think we're all just like, okay, onward. Listen.
So did the ooze look like it was like what gave it the silvery sort of
You could feel as it was crushing you, like it was made of metal, basically.
metal?
Yeah.
So it is valuable if we could figure out how to.
Possibly, yeah, if you can figure out how to continue to do damage to it. But yeah, regular weapons don't seem to do anything to it.
Uh, I have such a crack in my back.
At least you're in one piece. Oh, wait.
Oh.
And he picks up like a tiny little shard.
Oh,
And where it came from, like, we don't know how like big that is underneath, right? Where it came from.
No, but it seemed to just be like that's just this little like crack hole that it lives in.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So so what came out was probably all of it. It wasn't like just a
Yeah,
portion of it and there was
yeah.
more underneath. Or
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
the petty part of me wants to go shove the last of that fungus in that crack and set it off. Not
I
exactly sure what good that'll do us or if we
tempted.
do.
Well, if we kill it, then maybe we can take its body and render it into metal. Which it is.
How would we get it though if we blew it
Well,
up in its crack?
we can try the dangerous thing and lure it back with my tail.
That's not a good idea.
Uh,
Or well, if it doesn't know any better, it would probably try to start enveloping the fungus, and then we could set the fungus off.
ooh.
Maybe it would set the fungus off when it
That's
swows it.
true.
Oh yeah, that is actually true.
Let's go kill that fucking thing.
Forget the Worm Queen. The Metal Ooze dies
You got a
now.
fucking mission now.
This thing almost killed ZRX4, and it could kill others who come after us.
Yeah, your buddy's wandering around there aimlessly. Who knows
Well,
what?
I don't really care if it kills him. He's trying to. I should tell him to go in there and oh, the Worm Queen's in that crack in there.
Go get it.
Go get it. I stashed it there for you.
You are definitely welcome to do that if you want to.
Should we put the mushroom or the fungus outside the crack and try and lure it out, or
So I'm curious if did we need the ladder anymore?
oh,
Or can I basically grab like a
You can grab a
15-foot
chunk of it.
stick
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the ladder?
yeah. I don't know if there's 8 feet worth of good wood in there, but probably like 3 or 4.
I almost wonder if we could get it to latch onto that,
and pull it out?
or if it would just crumble under the weight.
It still might come up the stick as it's trying to get to you, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of like
That would probably be a deck save.
Well,
well,
might be to it.
if we are really intent on killing this thing, then I'll do that. I'll make like a little stick ramp for this thing to eat its way up.
I'm happy to do it as well since I have the highest dex and I have not been damaged at all yet.
Oh yeah, you do have really good decks, actually.
'Cause
And you
I
haven't been
got-
rolling 20s like crazy.
I rolled one, I think, or somebody did I? I thought
I
you
rolled
rolled
two tonight.
Yeah, and I think there's been one other. I can't remember. Maybe it was either me or Teal.
If this was a different game, that would be handy.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, right.
Nat 20. Oh no.
Oh
So
no.
describe your plan to me again.
So how about this? How about we shove the stick down there and put the fungus on the end of the stick?
Well, but we would like to have the slime come up.
Right.
our
I mean,
way.
on the top end of the stick. So it climbs up the stick, envelops
Oh.
the fungus on the top of the stick, blows up in the room.
Could be, might work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I was envisioning.
Yeah, and ZRX4 from experience, you're pretty sure that the pressure and weight of
Yeah.
that enveloping it will definitely set that off.
Yeah.
So stick plans.
Sure.
Great.
Log stick, fungus, like a handle, like a cane on the top of the stick in crack, fungus on top of stick in room.
Great. Get me a deck.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
This is our most well thought out plan yet.
It is.
Everyone roll back to a safe distance.
Exactly. Yeah. We probably want to exit the room after actually you can stay outside the room.
Yeah.
I'll plant the stick and GTFO.
Great. Let's see that deck save. Uh,
No,
hmm.
but
Okay.
it's not a 20.
Well, here's what
Not a 20.
happens. It goes off. Roll me a d6 for damage.
Hey, good, bad.
Well, good news and bad news. You take 6 points of damage.
No.
But so does the slime, the ooze.
All right. Well, 5. I have wait, where's my oh, hit protection, yes, 5. So then 1 comes off strength. That's how it
Correct.
works?
Yeah.
So that could have been way worse.
Yeah. Fortunately, let me make its save. Okay. You have done quite a lot of damage to it.
But it's not dead.
It is
Mark
not
needs to be a
dead.
player
It is
rolling like this.
extremely upset and real mad. That was 6, 1, 3. Yeah.
Dent has ether, which is flammable.
Yeah. You want to throw your ether in?
That's all I got,
I mean,
man.
Clancy gets like blown back.
Yeah, if you want to scramble out of the cave, you definitely can, Clancy.
I'm very singed.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
It's
do
still
it.
alive.
Can we
It's
get
just-
a strength save from you as well to see if you're critical?
Oh yeah, Clancy has to make a strength save. That's right.
Oh, does that happen every time you take damage? That was
When
only
you
a
take
certain
Stat
amount.
damage.
when you take stat damage. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a certain amount of stat damage. 4.
That's a mythic if you take half.
Oh, I hit it on the nose. Is that
Cool.
good or
You're
bad?
you're just there. Yeah. Yeah. You're able to scramble out of the cave. It is flopping around in there. It is flailing around for anyone nearby. It is it's busted into a couple, like it is like 3 or 4 small slimes now, small oozes kind of flopping around. It is burned. It is blasted.
God damn
It's
it.
like it's the surface is actually cracked. Like it looks like when aluminum gets metal fatigue, like if you put gallium on or something, it looks like brittle almost. But it is still moving around in there.
Yes, I would like to rush in, throw my bottle of ether, and then a match on this thing.
Fantastic.
That's all we got. Slots.
I will make a deck save if
Yeah, I
I
think it's a
necessary.
deck save for yeah.
I passed a 5
Fantastic.
under 11.
Roll that 6 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah. That ether does it. It's it's just like a fireball. It goes up. The metal kind of crumbles into that kind of like gross what do you call it? Slag, I guess. It's like it's like what's it like that magic sand is like wet and crumbly at the same time. And it's just kind of like just smeared all over the floor of the cave or the passage.
We did it. We did it.
It's dead, I think.
It is 100% dead, all the way dead.
And now we have this. Whatever.
Pile of stuff.
Slag bile.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
I taste it. What does it taste like?
It tastes like you just ate a nickel. Not good.
Actually, quite tasty.
I'm gonna be the first one to ever taxidermy dead ooze. But now I need more stuffing.
Are you gonna collect up some of the slag?
Damn right.
Bag of slag, yeah.
I'll put it in
Bag of
where the
slag.
stuffing was eventually.
Can I use the candelabra once it is free to peer down and see if I notice anything else where
Yeah,
the ooze was?
There's nothing else. It was just like a trough, basically, where it was hanging out.
Ah, this is the random side encounter that takes players the entire session to deal with.
Unfortunately. Does not take damage from normal weapons. Yeah, it's bad. Combat's bad in this game,
Yes, it
I mean,
is.
it's great, but it's not good to engage in.
And yet it's literally like the only thing we can do.
You could just leave too.
At least it's not
There's
like
not much of a
into the
game if
odd.
it's just literally every room we're like, we leave. Okay, in this room there's this stuff. Okay, we leave.
Gotta leave in the right direction.
We continue to leave rooms.
Yeah, I think in this one they changed the combat, and into the odd there wasn't the single highest die. It was everybody rolls damage all the time.
Mm,
And then this is where he changed it to it's so you wouldn't get mobbed as quite as hard.
yeah. It's good for everybody.
What happens to attribute damage?
That stays there until you get it restored somehow, which is going to require a specialist somewhere in Bastion, probably.
A woodworker.
Yes, a woodworker. You'll definitely need to find a woodworker.
There's definitely somebody that specializes in carousel horse repair in Bastion.
100%.
It's not me though.
But your curiosity has been satisfied. You've used up all your bombs, and what would you like to do
Small
now?
price.
Small price.
A small
Hey
price.
man, got a bag of slag.
Got a bag of slag. That's what we're here for.
It's gonna be worth millions of dollars.
Better than any experience point you could earn. I think. Do we just follow? I'm sorry. What was his name? The
Murphy.
Murphy. Do we just follow Murphy through the
You
I don't know.
definitely
I
So
could.
think they're doing that. We should go back down the chute we were gonna go down. I think that's my vote anyway.
oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. My mind was enamored with the ooze.
We were hoping that yeah, whatever way Murphy goes is not as good as our way down the chute. Listen,
Mhm.
if the gods are at all merciful, which they're not.
Merciful.
Oh, I think some of the gods are quite merciful, but I don't know about tangling with the character Murphy.
Yeah, but you can again take your time to gingerly make your way back
Oh,
to the bottom of that the scaffolding room.
I'm gonna
There
need a new tie.
you definitely do need a new tie. And there's the passageway down, the blue glowing. There is more blue glow down there. What's down there? Who knows? Do you descend?
Our doom.
Entirely possible.
I'll happily go first since I'm the most dexterous and least damaged for what that's worth.
Um, Great. As you descend into the cave, the rock wall kind of abruptly stops and becomes concrete. Um, and the slide kind of, or the chute kind of, it's like a 45-degree angle, so you can shimmy up and down, and deposits you in um, a room that is lit on the ceiling by these like blue glowing crystals. They're kind of like shaped like star shaped like a polyhedra. They're just kind of like embedded in the ceiling and glowing. The the walls are concrete, mostly painted dark blue. And here and there they've got like a seashells embedded in the walls. This room is kind of small, maybe like 15 by 15 ish. There are posters on the walls of various holiday destinations in and around Bastion. Um, there's one exit, a passageway, an open doorway to the left of where you slid down. And in the room is also a terminal, like a machine with some sort of like interface embedded in the wall. There's like looks almost like it's like ATM shaped, kind of. It has a little screen, has some buttons, has like almost like a cabinet underneath. Um, is not operational at the moment.
Can we reach the things on the ceiling? Or are they out of reach? The glowing.
It's like a well, like 12-foot ceiling, so you could get up there and pry some off if you wanted to.
I'm just curious. Do they look like? Can we tell they look like they're electrical or like?
Um,
Do they look like they might be able to be removed and still be carryable glow things? Or
ooh, they look like they are delicate. They look like they are um, some sort of crystal glass embedded in the ceiling.
Okay.
You could probably pry them out. It's unclear whether they would still work after you did,
Right.
but one way to find out. Um, Zero X 4, I think the blue concrete walls and seashells and the weird
Yeah,
light blue lighting like almost reminds you of being underwater.
it does. It does. Yes. I have such fond memories of being underwater and drifting along, dreaming of seaweed, I think.
What would you like to do here?
Are there any switches or anything on the machine to turn it on?
There's like buttons and stuff, but no, like nothing like this. It's
Yeah.
power.
Is it, I can't remember, did you say, is it like built in? Is it a separate thing?
It's like
Like
embedded in the wall.
it is, okay. So you
Yeah,
can't like see necessarily if it's powered in any way or whatever.
yeah.
Is there any like lines or anything that would indicate what this thing is connected to? Like if it controls something near here?
Mm. If it is connected to something, it is connected within the wall. You can tell like there's like the bottom portion, where the money would be in an ATM, I guess. I don't know where the money is kept in an ATM. It looks like there's like two sort of there's like a crack down the middle. It looks like it's some sort of like almost like a little cubby hole or cabinet or something. Yeah, but there's no obvious like means of powering it.
If I stick my head out the door, what do I see?
Um, there's a hallway. Down the hallway, you can see a little bit like the light is like flickering more or flashing. You can actually hear kind of some sort of like electrical crackling noise as well.
But
Is
the
that,
so the light's consistent in this room, but it's crackling down there.
Yeah.
does the bottom part of the machine open?
There's no apparent opening to it, but you might try to pry it open.
I got scissors.
No scissors. Um,
Because you said there's like a crack down it, like
yeah.
as if
Give me a strength save.
which is now only 14. Hey, but I made it.
Yeah, you're able to slip your scissors into the crack and kind of pry it open, and after a while, work your fingers in and pull it up. It is, it is clearly some sort of like metal door that is latched shut, but you're able to
Mm.
pop it open. And inside there is a small em em uh, empty space opening thing in there. Um, a hollow. And inside the hollow is some sort of machine. Uh, looks kind of like a mechanical, like a really exaggerated mechanical rabbit. Like huge eyes, um, like big metal fake teeth, sort of like the big cartoon back legs. The eyes are like iris shut, and that's it.
Does it? So this rabbit thing is like in the hollow, you said, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 feet tall.
Does it look like, just from what I can see, like that hollow, like might raise up and then the rabbit would be behind the screen? Like if it were
Not really. It
operating?
looks like the way the latch is arranged, it looks like it is intended to like open and the rabbit would come out there.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's like kind of like jacked into the back of the
The machine.
there's a word for a space like that. The little cabinet there, little rabbit cabinet.
So it's not just like, not like an idol sitting in there. It's like it's attached at the back. The
Yeah,
rabbit is.
yeah,
Interesting.
little cubby.
Primitive taxidermy.
Or very advanced.
Or
The machines work in mysterious ways.
I think I will try to nibble the keyboard.
It tastes plasticky.
Yeah, I'm not trying to eat it. I'm just trying to see if I can push buttons randomly.
Yeah, yeah. The buttons don't seem to do anything.
click, clack, clack, click, clack, clack.
Yeah, they make satisfying clicky clacky noise.
I remember the great days of bubble wrap. Click, 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 click.
Is the rabbit like solidly in there so you can't like pull it out?
You want to try to pull it out?
Yeah, why not? What else
Yeah.
do I got to do?
It disengages like a sturdy like printer cable from the old
Right,
days,
yeah.
like a SCSI cable or something. Um,
Unplugs.
Yeah, it unplugs.
Robo Rabbit.
Hmm. Interesting, but not very worm-like.
No.
Surely isn't wearing a crown.
Definitely not wearing a crown.
I wonder if this is some sort of undersea excursion. Uh,
I am
trick.
curious as to what it does when it does something. It's supposed to do something.
There
I
is
wonder if
crackling electricity down the hall. Perhaps
that's what I was about to say. I wonder if that perhaps the power to this is disconnected, broken, something. You know what? Uh, let's keep this rabbit. I'm going to keep this rabbit for now, and if we figure it out, we can always come back and plug it back in
Mhm.
and check it
It is
out.
definitely bulky if
Oh,
someone
okay.
wants to take it.
well, I've got
But you,
saddlebags.
Yep.
but you can. What? How does that come into play? Just if you're handling it, you said.
If you're holding it, it's gonna be
Right,
too.
right, right.
It takes two hands. Is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
problem. So you
Yeah,
can't.
there might be something about having multiple bulky items. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget what that is, but yeah. For now, it's just a
We
little.
head towards the glow. Is that what our plan is?
Yeah, yeah. So you can head down that way. The crackling and sparking definitely gets brighter and louder as you approach, until the hallway kind of widens. It's maybe like 20 feet across. There it continues on forward. There's an opening to the right, and there are machines and wires. Just everywhere. Wires are hanging down, flailing around, sparking like live wires. There's like a lot of like screens that are like flickering on and off. Some like metal things that are coming in and out of the walls. There's a large switch in the middle of the room. Um, it seems dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Um, but there's definitely electricity here.
I shall go first. I am immune to electricity. I think.
Uh,
I don't know that you are. You're immune to poison.
I know.
Just like
Electricity
Electricity is just another
is
form of
actually
poison.
poison.
the
Exactly.
really hot poison.
So I'm going to try to daintily walk my way past the wires to flip the switch with my mouth.
Yeah. If you move very slowly, you can safely navigate yourself around.
Okay.
You would like to pull the switch. When you pull the switch, everything goes dead.
Yay.
All the flailing wires, all the crackling machinery, and all the lights on the ceilings. You are back into the same kind of darkness you were in the previous area. But this room seems safe now.
Too bad we didn't have this room when the slime was attacking us.
Mm.
It's all right. We've gotten used to candelabra light.
Yep. As it sparks to life.
The now that you're in the middle of the room, the hallway off to the right, you can tell it actually does not continue very far before it seems to be walled off with like some kind of papery barrier, um, almost like paper wasp material. But it does continue on forward as
Oh,
well.
what was on those posters?
Say that again.
Weren't there posters in the other
Uh,
room?
in the first room, there was holiday destinations,
Oh, that's right, holiday destinations. Yeah.
beaches. The probably one for the seaside carousel, maybe even.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, hmm. Well,
Oh, and I need to roll a die for y'all. Mhm. We are in an actual dungeon now. Okay, great. Yeah, you're all good. All clear. Now we're crawling in a dungeon.
Rolling in a dungeon.
Yeah, where to from here?
So we can see kind of the papery wall
Yeah,
down one hallway. The other hallway, does it go extend far past the candlelight, or
it
does the
does
terrain
extend far
change?
past the candlelight. Yes.
Hmm.
So the first thing is, can we separate the wires in this room so that we might be able to um, use them to create fire when we choose rather than when we.
Say more about that.
Well, um, so we know that the wires are sparky when the
Hmm.
power switch is on. But if we have them bound under our control, or at least tied to something, or positioned under something of weight, um, maybe we would have control over where they spark.
Mm.
Or also, I mean, not that any of us are electricians, but like, is there any obvious things like, oh, this one should go here, and this one, replace? Are they just broken wires? Like,
They're
are there
broken.
some?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. There may be like things that were plugged in here and there that were torn out, but it looks like um, not just broken through, age and disrepair, but looks like, it was kind of like smashed up and torn apart.
Well, I propose we basically disconnect any broken wires that aren't useful to us. Maybe we should take them. They could be rope.
Yeah.
yeah,
Rope.
And then, but we might leave one or two plugged in if we can, in case we have to retreat to this room, and then we can use them as weapons. So,
sure.
Yeah. If you want to take a bunch of wire for cables and that you could possibly use as rope, whoever wants to can put that in their inventory.
I
Um,
can wrap it around myself.
you could each do that. There's plenty to go around.
Sure,
so
let's all have some. We can each have our own spool.
Yeah. And then what?
well,
But yeah, I think you have a good idea of at least, I don't know how much control of this we have, but like trying to, if we can, trying to make it so that we can flip that switch on and off at will and enter the room,
Mhm.
hopefully without, a dangerous obstacle course.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, basically, if we have two separate wires that we've left that are live, then
Mhm.
and we don't have them next to the switch, then we can rush in and turn the switch on, and then
Right.
grab the wires and threaten people with them.
We should put those close to the door, so in case of emergency, we can run in. Two of us can each grab a wire. The third person can throw a switch, and we'll be on either side of the door with live wires.
Yeah.
Stab people with.
Nice.
I will throw the
I think
switch because it's the only thing I can do.
that's reasonable. Yeah. So once you get your Home Alone traps set up,
Yeah.
then what?
Actually, that's not a bad concept. We could call this our home base, our lair. We have a new lair.
We have a lair underground.
We do. Near the seaside. Oh, okay. So near the pictures of the seaside.
Looks just like it.
Is anybody interested in the like the paper thing?
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
yeah,
That was the next thing I wanted to check out for sure. But I thought maybe it might be better if we can check out with the lights on.
yeah, that would be very preferable.
Oh, okay. Well, we can probably turn the lights back on as long as we have all the electrical stuff safely
Yes.
put to the side.
You flip the switch again.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Womp womp.
This aged power generator thing has got zapped its last, apparently.
Oh, I'm so sad. Carousel has
Oh.
died.
Better,
Died.
better now than when you thought it was going to be a very clever trap.
This is
That is
true.
true. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's disappointing.
We don't have a lair.
I mean, you have a lair, it's just a different kind of lair.
There's no defenses.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
well.
now we'll never
Well,
know what the rabbit does.
we shall. I'll head towards the paper wall by candlelight.
Yeah. Um, you
Light it
can
on fire.
definitely hear
I'm like 70% there already.
like scuttling and chewing and
Oh,
like big insect noises back there.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah, not a
Like
fan of that.
big insects. Yeah.
Which makes lighting it on fire even a better
Now, did any of these rooms have doors?
they're all like open hallways.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are things beyond this wall. They sound larger than normal things.
And it sounds like there's a lot of them.
Hmm.
Did and so like the room with the ATM, none of these rooms have doors, right?
No, no, they're just open hallways.
Well, mean, if they were wasps or bees, I might be immune.
And if
I
we lit
might
them
not
their
be.
nest on fire, they might all die.
It's true. It's true.
Or they might get really mad and fly out the hallways. It's a gamble.
Yes, they could flood out here. Who knows how much this would burn and fill this area with smoke?
Mm.
Are
Maybe
there
maybe we just continue on. We don't need to be stuck at the paper wall too. These bugs, I'm not a big fan of bugs myself. I don't know
I'm not
about you
either,
all.
which is why I want to burn them. I was just trying to figure out
I
a
think we need
safest way.
a safe zone before we burn them.
That's what I was trying to think of. Like,
What other options do we have for travel, or do we have any other options?
We
Um,
could continue down the big hallway.
straight ahead, yeah.
the
Yeah.
big hallway or back up the boot scoot and shoot.
Hmm.
Let's go down the big hallway. Let's
The
see what's
booty
down there
scoot.
before we make any final decisions.
Big hallway? Great. This hallway does go for a little while and does end at a door. It is a plain wooden door set in the concrete wall. It has a little seashell for a doorknob.
Yay! The
Our
sea.
first door.
I love
A
the
door.
sea.
It does not appear to be locked.
Oh,
Can can I hear anything as
Um,
the
and
horse is eating the doorknob?
you do not hear anything within.
Sorry. I stopped trying to turn the doorknob.
I think you are okay to turn the doorknob, ZRX. It seems fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it again.
The door opens easily. The room would have been lit by lovely blue lamps, but it is not. It is it does have, you can tell that there is concrete behind the wood paneling because it is chipping away and falling apart at certain places, and the ceiling is also the same as the rest of it. There's actually some sand on the floor, not deep, just like it looked like piles of it that had been kicked over, kind of, or drifted in.
All right.
And around the walls are some overstuffed leather chairs and some tables, like coffee tables in front of them with old, crumbly, faded newspapers on them. There's another exit, an opening. I mean, sorry, it's a door straight ahead, and an opening to the right.
The sweet smell of the travel industry.
Yeah, it looks like a waiting room more than anything
Yeah,
else.
right. So what I propose is perhaps we should open the door to the right just in case, but then the two of you will stay here in this room of high safety while I charge forward and uh, encounter insects. But first, we should open the door just to see if you're trapped.
So there's a door straight ahead and an
Oh,
opening, hallway to the right.
oh, okay. So looking down the hallway to the right, what do we see?
There's it goes into darkness. There's probably another room down there.
Gotcha.
You cannot see that far with candlelight.
Well, I guess we should. What should we do first? The door or the dark? I listen at the door.
I
So
flip a coin and the coin says door.
Ooh.
I move out of the way.
You listen at the door. Let's see. Um, Absolutely nothing.
Okay. Hmm. It's quiet. Too quiet. Almost as if they're waiting for us.
It's entirely possible. But at least there's no insect noises.
No, no insect noises. Shall we then open the door? I'll let one of you, since I see
I'll open the door.
slightly better at
I'm
rotating.
holding the candlelight.
Um, Opening the door reveals darkness.
And I'm going to be on the other side, ready to
Um,
charge.
the candlelight doesn't really penetrate into it.
Uh-oh. One of those. I hate those.
Um, yeah.
As in like an unnatural way?
Um,
Or just because
It
it's
is-
candlelight?
it is incredibly dark. I don't know if I would call it unnatural, but it does feel weird.
So I will swish a little bit of my tail past the threshold of the door.
Yeah, I mean, you can still, it's not like a wall of darkness or anything. You
Okay.
can still see your tail. It's just
I don't
obnoxiously dark.
instantly have pain or anything like that.
No.
So I'll roll in.
Yeah. Again, very, very, very dark. You go about, 6, 7, 8 feet, and there is a stairway, a spiral stairway, kind of iron grating,
Mm.
and it just leads downwards.
Ooh.
There's no walls. There's no railings or anything that you can see. It just seems like uh, it goes down for a very long time into this impossible darkness all around.
And no obvious walls or railings.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It doesn't look dangerous. It's not slippery or rickety
Okay.
or anything, but
Gotcha.
um,
Well, okay.
definitely not OSHA approved.
Hmm. Well, should I bother the bees or not? Because I fear if we go, or I'm sorely tempted by these lovely stairs.
Well, we do have a place we could retreat to with a door now.
That's true. And I could bother the bees and see what happens.
I mean, I think if we do anything with the insects, it's light that paper nest and run and close this door. Would be my suggestion.
Well, I am willing to stand here to give them a target while you run, because I don't think they will affect me much.
Like, still do physical damage. You just won't get poisoned.
You know what they make paper out of, right?
Yeah.
That did occur to me at one point.
You know.
So.
Hopefully, they're not big enough to like
Cheers for
bust
them
down
doing that.
doors. So
Yeah, that too.
as long as
I did hear big things.
like, if y'all want to stay here, I'm happily. I will light it on fire and run back here.
Okay, fine. Only
Why?
because
I
of-
don't know. I just, out of principle, I don't like knowing they're there.
Sometimes things just have to be done.
bothers me.
Although it is a point that if we leave them there and we have to retreat this way, they could become our allies.
Ooh, that's
Not really, though, because what would we do? We like whatever we do is going to hurt us as well as anything that's following us.
unless you beat feet and I hadn't considered that. And that's a great idea, but it's your y'all's choice.
I mean, how would you propose using them as our allies? I don't know.
Well, I think you set them free when danger is near, and we run.
And then we exit. Yeah.
And actually, let's see. There's that other hallway, so we could check that other hallway out before
Yeah.
we go down the stairs, the very tempting stairs.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Is everybody graphing this out on graph paper?
No.
Yes. Is the
Oh my
hallway
brain.
5 feet wide or 10 feet wide?
Hard to say. It's on the ground.
Where is our dwarf?
Yeah, we can let's I'll walk just keeping the candlelight in front of me down that other hallway out of the waiting room
Yeah.
just to see if I hit another door or what that looks like.
It feels like it's getting a little bit colder as you go down that hallway. And it actually leads into a
I smell
room
the sea. The sea.
with and there's still concrete walls. It leads into a very chilly room with 2 rows of metal doors on the wall as you come into it, and then there is another short hallway tapered off to the right.
Oh.
Do we hear the same insectoid? Yeah.
Yeah.
By God, they're everywhere.
If you had to guess, you would say they were probably like dog size, but dogs are various sizes, so it's hard to say.
Do we mean pug sized
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Chihuahua.
Saint
Somewhere like that.
Bernard, Greyhound.
Bigger than your average bug, though. Um, Inspecting the metal doors on the south wall.
Yep.
Each one has some writing on it.
I don't think I know how to read.
Does one of them say insect repellent on it?
No.
No.
Each one does have what appears to be a name, and then underneath in all caps, killed by Abyss, Abyss. The 3 names are Walter Mack, Angry One, and Sad One.
Walter Mack
That's what it says.
and an angry one and sad one. So there's 3 doors,
Mhm.
and all say killed by the abyss or just abyss.
Killed by Abyss, yes.
Huh. Huh. You know, that unnatural darkness is kind of like an abyss.
And
I don't like anything about this place
as you are
except
checking
my
that
Robo
out,
Rabbit.
there is a knock on the door of the waiting room.
Who is it?
I think we're gonna leave it right there.
Aw.
Yeah. Creepy orc, creepy bees, bugs, creepy knocking.
they're here for an appointment?
Take a number, please.
Doctor will see you now. Yeah, I think that's a fine place to leave it. No end of session stuff, so we get to roll right into Stars and Wishes. Woo! Well, let's go ahead and start with Heath, left to right.
Oh man. I mean, stars for all the people, all of you, because like y'all make this fun. I'm not so far a fan of this system, which is funny because like I liked Mythic Bastionland, even
Yeah,
though
he crushed it with that one.
I found the recovery annoying in that game, but aside from the recovery, but I remember having a really good time, and it's fun because there was actually like moves and feats and things you could do, and like so far this feels like barely a game. It really like is just one step beyond, hey, let's just all of us get together and make up stories together without any dice, and we'll
Pretty
just
much.
tell stories. Which don't get me wrong, that can be fun, but like when I'm playing a game, I just sort of expect a game. And in this one, I mean, I generally consider myself a fairly creative person, but I find myself so many times going like, I don't fucking know what to do. What do we do? I don't see anything we can do other than fight, which we're not supposed to do because that's real bad and we'll probably die. So it sort of feels like you have one choice and it's a really bad one, but that's your choice. Um, so yeah, not feeling the system, but still having a really good time just because of the characters and the GM and the unraveling the story and just having fun playing in our world with our people, which is still a lot of fun. Um, wishes. Yeah, I don't know. Just trying to figure out really how to make the most of this system. And it's like I joked about, but kind of not joked. It's just like if combat really sucks and would probably kill us, but then there's like it's a really not interesting option to just constantly be like, whatever it is, we run away. Whatever. We just keep running down empty hallways because we're not going to engage with anything. It's going to be bad. Um, so it's kind of fun that we've also, despite that, just been like, we're going to engage with everything. Fuck it. And we may die, and when we do, some new person will magically pop in and be like, "Hey, I'm trapped in this dungeon. Can I join you all?" Which it does, again, it does seem like that's sort of an intentional part of the game, is they do tell you,
Just bring
you
it.
know, yeah, if you die, build up a new character, and you're
Go for
there.
it.
You don't got to worry about like wait until they get back to town and you meet. It's like you'll figure out how you got there. You're just new and you're there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for better or worse, I haven't decided which. Maybe both. It's definitely my curiosity is getting the best of me. I'm just like all the stuff we just try, which is fun, but also like may kill us, but let's burn the wasp nest, or whatever, whatever it is. So yeah, just interested to see where this goes. And be nice to have Mark back next week, hopefully.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Hope maybe we'll get the damn Worm Queen.
Yeah. You're gonna get something for sure. Cool. Teal.
Yeah, so I concur with what Heath was saying. I love the people playing are great. It's been a lot of fun. Uh, so far we've been very lucky on rolls. That has allowed us to keep the story moving forward. I mean, we've had a few bad rolls, but
That's bad luck too.
yeah, but we've had a lot of really good rolls, and we did the first session too. Um, I miss Ultraviolet Grassland's hero points a lot. Like the system. So one of my concerns here, and I will say, I do not make throwaway characters.
Mhm.
Just don't do it. Even the one shot, the Star Wars
The Sith one. Yeah.
yeah, the Sith one.
Yeah.
I have convinced our current Friday night game master. We're playing in a Star Wars game, and I convinced him to add me into the game. So I'm playing her because I liked her, and I just don't do throwaway characters, which is one reason why I pretty much have zero interest in general in games that require you just to make up a new character every 5 seconds. Because it's not that I can't do it. It's just
It's fun to grow your character.
yeah. Well,
See an arc.
have very strange characters, and so I want to explore them. Maybe not always, only 99% of the time, but you know. And I'm actually really liking Zurich's 4. It is, even taking into account we're allowing the magical horse to do some things that a non-magical horse probably couldn't quite accomplish.
Yeah.
I still am trying to stay within the general confines of a carousel horse with wheels, and generally sort of. It's really interesting to, like Keith was saying, trying to think of what you can do. Weirdly, I have a lot of guideline because I have so many limitations. Like there's just a bunch of things I don't have to worry about. On the other hand, there are a few things that I can do successfully, like roll at somebody, engage with my chainsaw, bite things, you know, or like with the slime, I was like, oh, that's liquidy. I have a tail. I bet I can do, you know, totally not the purpose that having a tail was designed for, but it turned out to be a bad idea. But you know, what's that got to do?
It was an idea.
Yeah, it was a very effective idea, actually. It's just not good for my long-term health. So I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I'm also getting the sense that it's funny because it feels like Bastionland has a great ambiance, has a great energy to it, and we're all trying to play to that. And I don't know if we're doing a good job, but at least we are in the spirit of the Bastionland.
Yeah.
And I don't mind this, a simple system, but I, you know, if the simple system is just going to stop us from developing the story, then that's just not as much fun. So as far as wishes go, I don't know. It it looks like a lot of this stuff is pretty random, and that's probably consistent. Like, so ironically, the mole library didn't feel random.
Ah.
That felt designed.
Wow.
Oh, just in the
So
sense,
I'm running through the intro thing that
yeah,
designed, and literally all I know about the mole library or library of moles is that it is labeled Library of Moles on the map.
right. Well, you did a great job
There's
because,
nothing else to
but
it.
the interesting thing is you very successfully tied it to the dirt.
Mhm.
Like we're in the dirt area and everything, and you have the moles, and like that had a good sense of contiguity.
Yeah.
And to a certain degree, the hallways with the undersea theme have some contiguity too. Why there are wasps down here, I don't know, but that's fine. Things happen. Um,
The underground is weird. Yeah.
yeah, and I sort of get that. So it's with UVG, we were able to sort of forge our UVG and then expand on it. And um, the hero points helped give us creative space to take risks.
Mhm.
And, you know, you could still go too far, as Aderon did that one time. But it gave us a chance to say, hey, I'm not fond of this outcome. It doesn't feel like it moves the story forward in a way that I like.
Mhm.
And this is the same problem we had with Mothership too, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Mothership was a cool setting, a little bit constrained in some ways. Like this is so weird that we can do almost anything, but then when you get into taking actions and stuff, if you don't roll well, if you don't get lucky, Mothership can kill you very fast. Not
Yeah.
Mothership, Cloud Empress.
Yeah. All the OSR stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and this is why I don't usually play OSR because I'm sorry, but I started with Dungeons and Dragons a long time ago, and my friends, uh, I don't know how deep it was, many levels of dungeon that when he went off to college, we played before he went to college, we were going to high school. He went to college, and then when he came back, he already had over 100 character kills. And there's a period of time where my brother and I would create a new monk each because we've discovered that the monks could get through the traps better. And so we would go down, the monks would get like 2 rooms further, and then they'd die. And then we'd bring another pair of monks in. And okay, it was sort of fun for a while, but there's no like this is why excuse me. This is why I am not a like there are a lot of old people who say, "Oh, do it the old way. It's the only good way." I'm like, "No, I got bored with that a long time
there's a
ago."
lot of good ways.
I mean, there's some cool stuff, but it also got very boring when there was no story. Like I
Mhm.
don't care about rolling the dice over and over again with no story. Anyway, that is not to complain, but just to say, this is such a weird experience because the setting is cool.
Yeah.
The setting feels very rich, and it feels like there's a lot we can do with it. But like Heath said, it feels like the system is just sort of operating as a random thing, and like we don't have skills, although we sort of have skills vaguely.
And your inventory is your skills, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm counting I'm using my imagined state as my
Right. Yeah.
skill.
Yeah.
Um, and so that's giving me some guidance.
Yeah.
Uh, but and I don't, I don't mind working that way, but if the system doesn't also support it, at some point the randomness is just going to break down whatever, story we've managed to construct.
Mhm.
So that's my comment. No wishes.
Cool. And Billy, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of find myself agreeing with a lot of that. I am like, for example, I don't have any experience with Electric Bastionland. I do have experience with Mythic Bastionland, and I do have some Into the Odd experience. And Into the Odd is very kind of, I mean, it's pre-Electric Bastionland even, so it kind of had the same vibe that this has, where you go into the room and that's the room, and go through a door or poke around, and
Mhm.
if you get hit, you better not get strength damage. So, like on one hand, I find myself agreeing. I think it's fun. Well, ZRX4 is such a great character, and so is Clancy. Um, I do on the opposite. I'm on kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum, where usually I like my characters to be interesting and stuff, and I do try to do that, especially as the game goes on. I play a lot of like Carl from Brindlewood games, and those characters don't really just die ever unless you want them to. Um, but at the same time, I don't really care about my characters that much. Um, but I definitely feel kind of the same constraint.
Mhm.
When we're all sitting there, it's like, well, do we go down the east hallway or the north hallway? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that Heath and Teal, you guys, yeah, you guys make I find the most enjoyment out of the other players as well. And of course, no matter what game it is, I always love being in a Mark game. So that has been a highlight for me. And yeah, the it's just more echoing for me because I have gone last, but it is that, like, so the book is so amazing and filled with random tables that are so evocative,
Mhm.
but it's kind of hard to press that through into the game. It has to be a lot of people that kind of vibe together to make that work,
Mhm.
other than feeling like we're walking into a wall every time we're trying to do something,
Yeah.
especially when you roll 20s all the time. But yeah, overall, I've been having a good time. Just because the sheer number of failed careers, I am like, well, if Dent disappears somehow, then at least I have 96 other choices or 96 other possibilities. So yeah, I think it's just like growing pains, maybe getting used to the new system, trying to find. I think we're doing a good job of finding out how we enjoy the system, and I think it's almost in spite of the system because there's just nothing to press up against, but it feels like because there's no constraints that we are more constrained. It's almost like Teal was talking about. I believe it was earlier when it said when you said that it kind of felt a little bit easier to play your character because they were so constrained. It feels like the game's not doing that to us, so we feel it even more.
Yeah.
Uh, but even then, I'm having a great time with everybody. My wish is to well, I mean, I found Dent found their new practice, right? I mean, this is the waiting room. Clearly somebody's here for an appointment. And I do have my doctorate. I have it written on a piece of paper. I'll show you when we get back to Bastion. And yeah, so my wish is to just keep on trucking, maybe find the Worm Queen. Hopefully not die. But I won't be too I won't hold on to that too much.
Yeah, no promises. Yeah, I was almost I was like ready for ZRX4 to be like, oh no, like after after all that. Yeah, yeah, I have historically had a lot of trouble enjoying being a player in OSR games. Um, I get like all the stuff you're saying. Um, Running it is a bit more fun because I get to play everything else except for me. So there's a lot more toys for the GM, I think, or the conductor. Um, this this like sample job is really weird because it does like you do read the whole book and you're like there's all this crazy shit in Bastionland and all that stuff, and then it's just like this is a dungeon. Like, okay, with some random stuff in it. Okay. Um, and it's been interesting to like to go from, you know, just traveling from one place to another in Bastion felt really interesting and kind of dynamic. And this does feel like a go from room to room,
Mhm.
maybe killing stuff, maybe not. Yeah, so I'm co-sign on a lot of stuff. I like that the system kind of doesn't have a lot of stuff to it. But I think that puts a lot more emphasis on what we are doing with the world. And I think just going through a random dungeon is not the thing to do with this system. Although I know a lot of people love it. I listened to Chris running a actual play of this thing, and they seem to be having a good time. I tend not to believe that people in actual plays are having a good time a lot of times, but because they're getting paid to do that, but whatever. But yeah, so I'm I'm looking forward to finishing off this dungeon, getting back to Bastion, and doing some more weird shit. Um, there's a lot more things in, well, like faction stuff and traveling in the city and like aliens and also like other stuff. So yeah, I definitely want to see what else there is besides going from room to room, doing stuff or not doing stuff. But we are you are making good progress, and I don't think it will be much longer before the dungeon is done one way or the other.
I don't think I'm going to survive. I mean, part of the I could play cautious, but playing cautious is just not any fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of like cool stuff that is very dangerous here.
Yeah.
And like I was reading through it again for like prep or just like getting used to what's there. And I was just like looking at things just like how how are you supposed to not just immediately die?
Yeah.
And y'all didn't. Like I was like when you went back to the metal slime, I was just like, oh, okay, new characters. But like it, although there's not like a like you don't have like moves or special powers or skills or whatever to do special stuff, like y'all did come up with a lot of like here's a monster that can't be damaged by regular weapons and sucks when it crits you. And y'all fucked it up in some really interesting, fun ways. And just like fucked with it too. Trying to pull it out. Like, yeah, just have to be bad roll. So even with like the limitations of not having those limitations, uh, I think it is a testament to good players still being able to do fun stuff here. But yeah, my wish is to get the Worm Queen out of here and get back into the weirdness that is Bastion.
I mean, one thing about how we've solved problems so far is we are running through supplies at a very rapid rate.
Yeah.
And on the one hand, we really didn't have to go after the slime. On the other hand, we really wanted to go after the
Yeah,
slime.
fuck that slime.
Yeah. But the so far, I'm we do have the bowling ball or whatever it is from
Hmm.
the profit or the
And the weird box.
that's true. We have the weird box. So we have a few things that we can pull out that we have no idea what they do.
Yeah.
Um,
Although I think Billy has a really good point too, in that like I think I'm more like Teal in that like I think we're programmed that like you're supposed to want to keep your character alive. That's
Mm.
in games, you don't want to die. That's a bad thing. You want to keep your character alive.
I try so hard to kill my characters, and most of the OS
But
are, and I just
but I
cannot.
think Billy has a really good and he's right in that like when I think about it, it's not that I want my character to die, but like if it did, I'd come up with something else fun to do. And it
Mhm.
would be new and fun and it would be fine. But it is also interesting, like Teal said, it is interesting to see. I think we're all of the types we love to see the progression of our character over the
Yeah.
course of a game and an arc. So it's hard to fully embrace the whatever. I'm going to go in. If I die, I die. Whatever. You know?
and I do not make characters who, well, okay. It's been a long time since I made characters who were sort of repetitive.
Mm.
I had a lot of half elvish rangers at one time. But and so some, like a character like ZRX4, I'm probably not going to run a character like ZRX4 again.
Yeah.
So, and I would have been okay if he died because of the slime, because that was an interesting encounter. The slime was particularly effective at causing me problems.
Yeah.
It could have caused anybody problems, but I mean, the horse is, you can understand why the horse is susceptible to the crushing motion. So it's not that I'm opposed to dying. It's just that if I'm, I come up with the characters because I want to experience them for a while,
Mm.
and it's just like all the games that have funnels. I look at that and I'm like, well, yeah, but what makes the character is, yeah, technically it's surviving, but any character can be interesting.
Yeah.
You just have to figure out how to find what's sort of unique about the character. So I'm not that interested in games where my characters die, every 5 seconds.
Fair. We are like quarter after over. Anything else we want to say before we head out for the week?
Nope.
Cool. Hopefully Mark will be back with us next time, and we will get the fuck out of this dungeon. Awesome. See everyone next time. Bye.
See you